Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, August 27th, and we started with a request from YouTube, thank you, for Pakistan. The I in the middle is not stressed, so it will change to an I as in it or an as in up and be much shorter. So Pakistan, 1, 2, 3, Pakistan. Judiciary. Judiciary. The CI combination will sound like sh. Judiciary. This S will stay a clear S. Jurisdiction. But this TION is the sh sound here. Jurisdiction. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. I put the mark there after the T to remind you to hold that sound instead of Fahrenheit. Just hold the T. Fahrenheit. And this you can say thur because it is spelled thur, or if you can be lazy and get rid of the R and say thermometer, and nobody's going to notice. Thermometer. And without the R, thermometer, because you're really making the ma the longest part. And we use that same pattern for kilometer. Kilometer. But every single time in my head when I have to spell this word, I think thermometer. And every time I spell this word, I think kilometer. But we don't pronounce them that way. We say centimeter, millimeter, but we don't say kilometer. We say kilometer. I don't know why. Horror. This is where you curl your tongue back for the first part. Horror. And then hold it there. Don't move your tongue. Keep it flat. Don't keep it flat. Hold it curled back for the R. Horror. You can just make the noise again, as in horror movie. Somebody's name could be man or mon. The stress on et, monette. Or it's not stressed, so Americans are usually going to change that to an manette. Manette, manette. Frighten, frightening, and fright. Frightened. You won't hear the D unless there's a vowel after it. So I was frightened out of my skin. Frightened out. And this T in out will also change to a D and sound like duh. And I won't hear the V in of, so it'll sound like frightened out of my skin. You will know it's past tense because you'll hear the D now, but I would probably say I was frightened out of my skin. If it's at the end of the sentence or there's a consonant after it, you won't hear the D at all. So you'll definitely need the context of the sentence to know, was it past tense? That really frightened me. It will sound like frighten, present tense, but if you in the conversation said that I saw the car coming the wrong way on the one-way street and that frightened me. So I saw past tense, you'll know it's past tense. That frightened me. Frightening. When I write it, I have to think frightening, but we don't say the middle T and it just turns into 2 syllables. Frightening. That must have been frightening. And fright. If it ends with this T, you're just going to hold it there. If it's before a consonant, like fright night, or if it's at the end of the word, that gave me a big fright, but you'll hear it if it connects. I can't think of an example now. Fright. Well, you would hear it after if there was a vowel after it. I should have had the example. Marquee is a title. Marquee. Marquee. You can say direct or direct. Most words that end with DI, most general Americans are going to change that to duh or di, but you will hear people say die. So direct, direct. Diverse, diverse. So you'll hear it both ways, but I do think the duh or the di is more common. And rec. You won't hear the K or the T because the tongue will go to the K position because this looks like a C, but it's really a K, direct. And then the tongue goes to the K position, holds the airflow, and then the whole tongue pushes on the top of the mouth to block the airflow, direct. That was too direct. I'm just going to hold it, no airflow comes out. If there's a vowel after it, now I'll release the air, direct us. And that T will sound like a T or a D. It's after this K, so it probably is voiceless. Direct us, but your voice is turning on for the vowel in us, so it's going to turn into a D. Direct us. Yeah. Enhanced. Technically, it's a T at the end, but you won't hear it. Enhanced. If there's a vowel after it, enhanced image. Enhanced image. Now you will hear it. Laudatory. Laudatory means giving praise. Innocuous. Innocuous. And all of these have the same pronunciation, but different spellings and different meanings. You won't hear the T. Don't know how to use it without a vowel after it. Pique. Piqued my interest. If it was my, piqued my interest, meaning, oh, it got my attention. But if there's a vowel after it, piqued an interest. That will also connect. Piqued an interest. And then the comparison, description, destruction, distraction. And all of these sounds that would usually release the air, the p, the k, they just hold the airflow. Description. And this one with a K, destruction. And another K, distraction. So, description, destruction, distraction. Scared. You won't hear it unless there's a vowel after it. I'm scared of bees. Scared of. I don't have to say the V. I can say scared of. I'm scared of bees. Scare. It'll connect if there's a vowel after it. Don't scare off the birds. Scare off. That's as far as we got. We have some good words left. Hopefully they'll show up again. Okay, without talking. Pakistan. Judiciary. Jurisdiction. Fahrenheit. Thermometer. Kilometer. Horror. Manette. Frighten. Frightening. Fright. Marquee. Direct or direct. Enhanced. Laudatory. Innocuous. Peak. Description. Destruction. Distraction. Scared. Scare. That's it. Thank you. It was good to see everyone, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for intonation practice or next Tuesday for more pronunciation. Thank you so much for your comments, and happy to hear where you're watching from, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.